What you doing?
I'm trying to get the bugs off this fender, but they won't get off. Morning, guys. Welcome to daily vlog number 7. Woo! If you stuck with us this far, congratulations and thank you. We just left that little fishing port, but we had such a good time there. We spent a lot of time in the city, just seeing all the sights. Like there's the Statue of Peace, the bombing memorial, and the Old Town, Chinatown. It's such a unique city. I'm so glad we got to spend a week there. But we're ready to move on. And I'm ready to start eating healthy food again. I feel like we really indulged. Got it out of our system though. Me and Ellie even went to a karaoke bar. Let our hair down. I don't know if I should play any of those clips for you. Maybe I'll spare you. And yeah, this fishing port was so gorgeous and all the locals really welcomed us. There were just locals coming to say hello every day. And these kids that would come aboard the boat and make good friends with Lenny and Darwin. Yesterday they went to this dinosaur museum together. It was so cute. But yeah, ready to go today. We're not in the inland sea yet. We're still a way away and there's some bad weather coming, of course. There's always bad weather. Hey, but check out this island. I'm gonna fly the drone in a second. The history is insane. It was completely abandoned and left as it was. It's a little bit spooky. We're gonna get as close as we can with our boat.
Little man, you've been looking forward to seeing that abandoned island for weeks, haven't you? Yes, Dad.
Dada,
Yes.
there's so many trees everywhere.
There's a few trees. There's a lot of
Look, the trees
empty buildings.
Look at that big giant chicken house.
Yeah, I guess there's a bit of a chicken
giant.
house.
There's giant chicken house.
You know what that means?
What?
Giant chickens on the island. Hang on. Can you hear that? It's a giant chicken. Imagine the eggs.
Hashima Island, also known as Battleship Island, is this eerie, abandoned place off the coast of Nagasaki, Japan. It was once a bustling coal mining town, home to thousands of workers, with its high-rise buildings and tight-knit community packed onto this tiny speck of land. It was a symbol of Japan's rapid industrialization, but when petroleum replaced coal in the 1970s, the island was deserted almost overnight. If this place looks familiar, you might be remembering it from the James Bond movie Skyfall. We left port this morning from Nomo, near Nagasaki, with our friends and crew, Corinne, Kai, and of course the lovely Ellie.
This is a little bit cute. What you doing in there?
I make me a tab so I don't get hot.
Okay,
This tab.
very impressive. Do you love it?
Yeah. As also got these rainbow things on it. Look.
It's the coolest tent I've ever seen.
As the ghost town island faded into the distance and the wind picked up, we hoisted our sails and got ready for our 50 nautical mile journey. Little did we know, the start of this cold front awaited us upon our arrival and was about to get hairy.
What are you doing up there?
I'm just watching.
Okay.
What's happening with the weather?
So we just had that cold front, so the weather's colder.
Oh, it's so nice, you guys. It's actually a little bit chilly today. I'm not sweating.
Darwin asked for a blanket last night.
Darwin asked for a blanket. Things are looking up.
Cold front number 1, which then looks really weird and turns into a typhoon, and then there's cold front number 2. They're pushing down and sort of mixing, and then that is turning into a typhoon and heading across northeast along Japan. Nothing's too hectic, but everywhere's bad. Like there's not a one centralized 80 knot, 120 knot typhoon epicenter causing huge amounts of destruction. It's sort of spread gently around everywhere at merely 40 knots. So we need to, again, do everything right, select our ports. There's an island up here that we all want to get to, and then the wind should swing north, and then we can head east and get into the inland sea, which is ultimately our goal.
I can't wait to wear winter clothes. Are you liking the change of weather?
Never.
Yes, actually, it really feels like autumn. Autumn was yesterday.
Yeah.
We can see like the sun burns less, and yeah, we're not sweating. Such a change, more energy too, right?
Yeah, definitely. We're all very sprightly today. What's the latest on your boating research?
So there are some extremely well-priced Mod 70s for sale in San Francisco, and then there is Qingdao, which is a 97-foot foiling trimaran that Francis Joyon, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah, correct.
Francis Joyon won a Jules Verne in a cruise when it was crewed. So around the world, he did that in 50 days. This boat is incredible. Like, why on earth would I ever leave this boat? I think that, what do I think? I think that everyone that's buying a Lagoon should buy an Outremer. Everyone buying an Outremer should buy a Rapido. And now I've got a Rapido, I'm looking at a 97 foot foiling trimaran. But I'm only going to get it if it's basically free, because it's been abandoned for years. I'm going to have to do it up, and I can't afford to do it up unless I get it for free. It's in China. If anyone knows anything about that boat, let us know.
Yeah, so that's been the topic of conversation for weeks, months. I just noticed what happened to the light. It's finally given in.
I'm going to use epoxy. I promise with epoxy it will be repaired and it will stay strong forever.
I wouldn't promise that, dude. I would not make that promise. Yeah? You're doing it. Okay.
So when we were decorating this boat, we wanted it to have a nice vibe, and we wanted some copper, but copper obviously weighs a lot. So the only real copper things we have on this boat is the sink and taps and the shower head, but it's super lightweight copper. And then the rest, like the lights, they were all fake. They're just plastic painted copper colour. They look great until one of the kids swings off them. The island we're headed to, actually, it's a huge national park. It looks gorgeous. It is day 7, and if you haven't downloaded Sea People yet, the whole reason we made these videos was in spirit of Sea People, the app we just spent 2.5 years building with our sailor mates. So it's made by sailors, for sailors and boaters. Even stand-up paddleboarders are using it to track their trips, because the stats are amazing, and my family at home can see exactly where I am in real time. My mum has become a lot happier since we've given her the Sea People app. She's always on there just checking where we are. Please do download it. I'll put the link in the description box below. It's like, yeah, one of the most exciting weeks of our lives. We just premiered the documentary at the boat show, so I hope you guys all love that. We worked really hard on that documentary, so if you haven't watched that, I'll link the video up there too. It's been a journey, and thank you for being here and making it all possible. We hope you love the app. Anything to add about Sea People? I just thanked everyone.
So I've just had a meeting with Logan, Caroline, Brian and JM, all sort of separately, and I'm really proud to have them on our team and be building this thing that I think is really going to change the way that we do sailing, and I think it can be like really, really useful for a lot of people. So yeah, I feel like we're kind of making the world a better place, maybe.
Yeah. Lenny, what you doing?
No, Lenny, can you feed it in like I showed you? That's it, like that.
My worries, I prepare for something
Man, I know
new.
that would be faster than
Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true. Holding on.
What are you doing out here, Ellie? It's a lot of fun. Sounds like it.
I'm a climbing frame now, I think.
A friendly has turned into a phone. I'm moving on.
It had been smooth sailing up until about here. The wind really began to pick up as it rounded the island. To top it off, we were approaching the point where two currents converged, adding to the excitement.
Now we are moving.
I'm driving in my car.
Wow, the landscape just got so beautiful, so mountainous and green, and there's this lighthouse right there. Come across the craziest current, and man, it's freaking wild. She's handling it so well though. We just put away the solar panels because they were just getting wave after wave all over them. What do you think, Cap?
I wish I had a reef in, but we're pulling in over here, so it's not. We don't have far to go really.
Yeah, we're a bit overpowered, but nearly there, so we really don't want to put in this reef.
And as you can see here, we decided to go ahead and take that reef after all. With the wind picking up to around 22 knots, it was all hands on deck as we carefully lowered the mainsail.
It feels so calm in here, but up there it's hectic. We just took a reef because we just couldn't keep going how we were, didn't feel good, and the wind is picking up more. There's some clouds on the horizon, and yeah, I think it's just going to keep getting stronger. We're 4 nautical miles from our anchorage now, and we're on a good course. We can just do it on this heading. Last little stretch, we're nearly there. Were we expecting this much wind today?
No, about 16.
16,
Yeah.
okay, but it got to what, 20 what?
22 in a gust, I think, maybe just a bit more.
Did you just wake up? You need a wee wee? What you got there in your hand?
Dinosaur.
Well, what happened to him?
She broke his legs.
Oh, poor dinosaur.
But he's still alive, see? Rah, 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 rah.
Still alive. Whoa, nice.
That's a handstand?
That was a good one.
That's a good handstand.
I'm gonna slow me down.
Yeah, it's a bit wobbly, isn't it? Now push up. Yes.
Yay.
Another one. Good, and up.
You happy, Darwin?
Shepherd's Delight, baby.
It's beautiful, wow. Nice and green, a few trees.
Here he goes. He's off on his optimistic spiel.
Yeah.
What else you got? What else is there to be grateful for? What about the sunset?
Windmills are turning, sun's setting,
Yeah.
flags are flying. It's another wonderful day on board Lagunga.
Oh yeah. Pretty much off now. We've got a rider. Hey. Corinne made the most epic chili con carne. It's so good.
Yeah?
Oh, this is exactly what I needed after today. Riley's doing a workout.
When you finish the workout, can I do even cooler and cooler? Copy, darling? Copy?
Oh my god! I was not expecting that.
What happened?
It's just the tent just popped. It's a pop tent, so it's just popped.
Check out Ellie's new rig. She's grooving.
So cool! You like it? Do you have any marshmallows?
I wish.
Do you have any fire? Fire on the beach?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll light a bonfire.
And marshmallows?
Yeah, we'll try and find some. If not, we'll melt chocolate in biscuits.
Milk chocolate and biscuits.
Be so good.
And you can just lick them?
Welcome to Gerardo Island, one big rugged coastline with a castle nearby that we plan to check out, but first, of course, we had some boat jobs to do and a mess to clean up after yesterday's rough sail.
That's on fire again. And this.
Good morning. The boys are so obsessed with fishing. The first thing they said this morning was, Dad, can you take us fishing? So yeah, the kids are out with Riley in the dinghy this morning, and I think myself and the crew, we might go check out the fishing village nearby at some point. Really just want to go stretch my legs. But before we do, today's featured Sea People. You guys know we're celebrating a new sailor every day this week in Spirit of Sea People, doing cool stuff that you absolutely have to follow. And Leo and Sis, I was so excited to share them with you. They're incredibly brave. They're only 26 and they've been sailing the world for the past year. So they were 23 when they first had this wild idea to sail around the world. They didn't have much sailing experience at all. They were working in Thailand in dive shops. Sis was a dive master, Leo an underwater photographer. That's how we actually discovered them, through their photos. Their photos are amazing. 23, wanted to sail around the world, so they started working really hard and trying to save up. But at some point they were really grateful to actually get a bank loan to purchase their first boat, and they had a lot of support back in Denmark in terms of sponsors. So they were able to pull off this insane project, and here are two young adults sailing their boat from Italy, where they bought it, back to Denmark. It was a Beneteau 50. Sadly, they actually found some construction damage which they had to fix, but again, they were really lucky to have that support, and they were able to cast off the lines not too long after and set sail around the world. So their project, Dreams in Sight, it's created to inspire people to chase their wildest dreams, no matter how crazy they might seem. And with their underwater photos and videos, they just hope to show people the ocean, make them fall in love with it, and realize that we have to protect it. So I really love what they're doing, and they're also welcoming fellow adventurers on board to share it all with. They're most active on Instagram. Go and check them out. I'll also pop their Sea People account down here too, because they do take on crew. Maybe you can send them a message and try and find a way to come aboard. And yeah, just go give them some love. Well done, girls.
So what's the plan, boys?
We're gonna find some fish and throw the anchor in.
Darwin, what are we doing first?
We're gonna drop the anchor and then get a fish, and then we're gonna put it in the bucket.
What about first, what are we going to get the fish?
A knife.
Nah, crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably jump out here.
Now can I see crabs?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god, look at all the crabs! Look at all the crabs!
Got one again? Crab! Got him? Told you there's a crab. Good job catching all these crabs. Dada! I saw all of these coming out of there.
Darwin, get this one.
Oh, that one over there. Here it goes.
Put him in the bucket. Good boy.
Good.
Okay, I think that's enough crabs, hey? Lenny, have you got a crab yet? Do you want to get one with me? Okay, here's a crab. Put your hand out, just go like that. Got him. Oh, did he bite you? Just push down on him like that. That's it.
Okay, now put them in the bucket because they're quite.
Give me a big high five, dude. Well done.
Now look, they got
Okay.
bubbles.
Right, we got plenty of crabs now. Let's go to the boat and do some fishing. Just wait there and I'll bring the boat to you, okay?
Look what a crab that we got over.
Okay, fasten your crab. Here we go. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. Hold on to that.
Can I hold on to it?
Darwin's got it first and you can have it second, alright?
Is the crab still on?
Yeah, the crab's still on.
A few moments later.
That's not very good, is it?
And it's only made out of paper too. That's my favorite toy that you gave me.
I know, but it broke, mate. I'm sorry.
You broke my original.
Well, it got caught and then I was trying to untangle it and it snapped.
But that's my favorite fishing rod.
We'll get you a new one, hey?
Okay.
Darwin just got bit by a crab, everyone. Oh. What happened to Darwin?
The crab pinched him very hard and almost pinched his skin off.
He's yelling at the crab.
I got bit by a crab!
Oh, baby. Show me
Pass
your
the rope,
finger.
please. Can you pass me the rope? This is the cut. Look,
Is there really cut? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they broke the half of
Tell
our
Mum about your
fishing
fishing rod.
What
rod.
happened?
Look, we still have crabs.
Okay.
Mom, I'm gonna take off my jumper now.
Okay.
Can you help me?
Yeah.
This is gonna go right and left and down.
It looks to me like you're trying to cut a rock in half, Lenny.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, a big thank you for joining us this week of fun, where some of us cried, we did plenty of laughing, and we all feared for our lives at some point.
Oh, the volcano's erupting.
The fun doesn't stop here though. Tune in this very Wednesday for a more traditional episode. More fun on Wednesday, if we can make it happen. It's been a whirlwind lately, and I think I'm ready to crawl into bed and sleep for an eternity. But we appreciate you so much being here with us. If you enjoyed our daily vlogs, please give the video a thumbs up, and it'll let us know if you want us to do this again sometime. Much love to all of you.